Okay, so let's get started with the demo. So Microsoft has their own app store. You can go there and search for the Behr Paint Colors application and download it, and it'll show up in the screen here like you see all your applications. And from here you can simply tap and hold on the icon and click Pin to Start, and that'll pin it to your Start menu. From here you just click on the icon, and now we're in the app. So this paint application has several different features. They range from browse, where you can browse the different paint colors. You can compare paint colors side by side. You can add colors to your favorites list. You can search colors by a full or partial color name, the color ID, or the swatch number. You can also match paint colors using the built-in camera. You can match paint colors from an existing photo that you have stored on your phone. And you can take a picture of a room and replace all the wall colors in that photo. And then the last couple of features, you can email colors to your spouse, your interior designer, your painter, or anyone else. There's a page for the videos and brochures, and a store locator. So we'll go through each one of these one by one and give you an idea of what the app can do. So the first icon here at the top, the first button, you'll see Browse All Paint Colors. So when I tap on that, that's going to bring up a list of all these different paint colors. This is like if you went to Home Depot to get the color swatches. These are the different colors you would see on the color swatches. So what this allows you to do is you can pick out colors using this app without having to go to the store. So say you find one that you like here, you can just tap on it, and you'll notice at the top it changes the color. It shows you the color name and also the ID of that color. If you single tap on the color, it'll expand it to full screen mode, so you can compare it to other things in the room that you might be painting, or to look for contrasting colors, and you simply tap again to collapse that color. From here I'll also show you, if you tap and hold on the color at the top, it'll bring up a button to add this color to your email list, and we'll go over that feature later. So you'll notice two other buttons here, Compare and Favorites. So if you want to compare this color, I'll tap that, and then say you want to compare it to a different color. You can add that to your comparison list. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's just also add a couple colors to our favorites list. So you just tap the Favorites button, and we'll add a couple different colors to our favorites. So from this first screen, if you scroll to the left or the right, there's three main screens. This is the first one. If I scroll once to the left or swipe to the left, you'll see now we're on a different screen. This is your color comparison list, and I'll swipe again, and now this is your favorites color list. Some of these other colors that I added here from a previous sessions persist the colors to your phone so that they're always there. So from the comparison list, you can double tap to compare the colors side by side. By double tapping, it will expand the colors, and you simply double tap again, and that will collapse them back to the original size. If you single tap, you'll see there's some other buttons that show up. If you wanted to add a certain color to your favorites list, you can do that. You can also add it to your email list, or you can delete the color from your list. Same type of thing on the favorites. From here you can delete colors, you can email them, you can compare them. This will just add it back to, let's say we want to take plum shade and add it back to your comparison list. You'll see it's at the bottom of the list here. Okay, so those are the first couple features. I'm just going to click the back button on the phone, and this brings you back to the home page. So from here you can also search colors. So in this text box, you'll see the keyboard will appear on the screen, and you can type in any kind of keyword, click search, and this will find different colors with whatever you search for. Like in this case, I searched for water. So if you'll see that anywhere in the name that has the word water will show up in here. So, and then you can also single tap to expand it just like you could on the other screens. You can also from here add it to your favorites and your comparison list. So I'll click back again. That was the search feature. So now we will go cover the match paint colors feature, and you can use either an existing photo that's on your phone or the camera on your phone. So the first one will select the photo, and you'll notice these crosshairs at the top of the screen here, this green crosshairs. If you click and drag this around on the picture, it'll look for colors at the exact spot where those crosshairs intersect, and you'll notice it's very accurate. Even this like light blue lampshade, if I hover over that, you'll notice at the bottom the colors change, and you can click the button to find matching paint colors. So now you'll see the top color is the one that was captured on the photo, and the bottom one is the closest Behr paint color that matches that color that was captured. From here you can single tap and expand it to see how it looks. Oops. And you'll notice other colors here at the bottom. These are other similar colors, but generally the first color in a list should be the closest match to what was captured. So I'm going to click back. That was the match feature using an existing photo, and the capture color using the camera. We'll do that now, and you'll notice crosshairs at the top, and you can move your phone around, and whatever the camera is capturing at the intersection of those crosshairs is what's going to be shown at the bottom of the screen. So if I tap that button, it'll look for the closest paint color that matches the color that was captured by the camera. No other paint company has this feature in their application. This is a very handy feature. It gives you real-time color capturing, where some other people have where you have to take the photo first and then pick the color from the photo. So that was the camera capture feature. Now the next feature is replace wall colors. This allows you to take an existing photo from your phone and replace wall colors. So whatever color was selected last is what's going to show up here. You can change the color to whatever color you'd like to see your room look like, and so we'll keep this color and we'll select a photo from the camera. And you'll notice what it does is it replaces the color in the whole photo so that you keep the brightness, and then from here it's easier with the stylus. You could use your finger, but you then take and erase the tinted areas that you don't want to be colored, and this will allow you to see what the room is going to look like with that new color. I'm just doing it kind of fast for now. You'll notice there's a certain size eraser. I call this an eraser. In the menu here, there's a lot of different eraser sizes. The one that is default is the large, but say if you, oops, there's an undo feature. Say you wanted to select a larger eraser, we'll do an extra large. If you wanted to erase a large area, you can quickly remove the colors that you don't want to be colored with the paint color. Like I said, I'm doing this very fast, so it may not be exact. Okay, now in this photo, how you might wonder, well, I want to get rid of the tinting off the ceiling. There's a feature for that. It's called a multi-point eraser. So by selecting that, you'll see some crosshairs, and you can position the crosshairs and set different points to the area that you want to erase. And you'll notice after the first one, you'll see a green line, and then eventually what we're going to do is create an area that we want to erase. And then once you're at the second to last one, you just click the complete button, and that will erase that area that you outlined. Okay. One thing you might want to do is you'll notice the picture is a little dark. Like you can see the two girls in the picture, the one at the right is a little dark. We can take and adjust the brightness of the photo, and from here I'll just add 50. It takes a couple of seconds to do, but it really brightens up the picture to let you see what it would look like. Okay, so you can see it there. So that's the replace color feature. From here you can save the picture to your phone, and what that does is when you save the picture to your phone, it saves two pictures. One picture is what you see on the screen, and the other picture is saved as a template. That way, if you want to try another color, you don't have to go through and erase all of those areas again. You would just simply apply the new color to the template. I can show you that now. So we'll go through and we'll select a different color, and I'll just click the back button and we'll browse to a color. We'll try dark lilac, and we'll go back to the replace color feature. And one thing I like to mention is that every screen, pretty much every screen on this application supports both landscape mode and portrait mode. So this is portrait mode. So now that we have a template that we created last time, we're going to select the base photo, which is the one that we originally worked with, and then it tells you, okay, now that you selected that, select the template. So the template, what it is you'll see this one picture here with all the green at the bottom here. This green area will be replaced with the new color that you just selected. So now we didn't have to erase all those areas, and automatically replaced that green area with the new color. So that's the replace feature. So I'm just going to click back on the phone a couple times. We'll get back to the main menu, and we'll go from this home page. You can also quickly get to your favorites, so you can get to them easily. There's the email feature. So any colors that you had selected to email show up in a list here, and you could put someone's address, the email address you want to send it to, your address, and you could put a message in here. And also you can add per color, you can add a comment, and you can also check or uncheck whether you want the color to be included or not. Some interior designers may have a list of colors that they'd like to work with, and they may want to select just a couple to send to a client, so they can uncheck the ones they don't want to send and just check the ones that they do want to send. Once you fill this form out and click send, they'll receive an email, and the email will have a block of the color with the description, or the email message and the description per color. Okay, so that's the email feature. And then there's a page for videos and brochures, which is handy. A lot of paint companies have color palettes that show similar colors or schemes of colors, and videos, how-to videos. So it's very useful for people who want to paint something that they're not too familiar with how to do it. And then there's a store locator. So with this, you can search by city or state. Or you can search by zip code. So from here you'll get a list of 10 results back. The top link with the company name will bring you to their website. The phone number will actually, by tapping on it, you can actually dial the phone directly from without having to punch in the numbers one by one. And then there's a map that it'll bring up Google Maps if you want to drive to the location to view or to purchase paint. Okay, so that's the store locator feature. And the last, we have full instructions on how to use this application. There's this video. You can go, that'll bring up YouTube right on your phone. You can watch the video on how to use the app, and there's also step-by-step instructions for each feature. Okay, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed the application, and I look forward to speaking with you. Thanks.